Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Victory Classes by Cherry Agarwal. I hope all my videos are very helpful for you. I am doing my best to provide you all the material that can be useful for you according to your exams. If you want any video related to any other subject, you can leave your comment in my comment box. Today I am here with another Indian English writer. The name is, you all know very well, everyone has listened the name of that person, that is Rabindranath Tagore. So let's get started. Rabindranath Tagore was born on 7 May 1861 and he died on 7 August 1941. He was an Indian polymath. What is the meaning of polymath? That he had knowledge of various subjects. He was also a poet, writer, playwright, composer, philosopher, social reformer. He was also a social reformer. He did great work, great job for India. He was also a painter. Next, very important, you can say the most important point about Rabindranath Tagore is that in 1913, Rabindranath Tagore was the first non-European to win the Nobel Prize for Literature. ये एक ऐसे पहले नॉन यूरोपियन थे, यूरोप से बाहर किसी ऐसे पर्सन ने, पहले एक ऐसे पर्सन थे जिन्होंने नोबेल प्राइज़ को जीता था, नोबेल प्राइज़ फॉर लिटरेचर. He is sometimes referred to as the Bard of Bengal. उनको Bard of Bengal भी कहा जाता है. वो मेनली बंगाल से थे एंड उनके ज़्यादातर जो वर्क्स हैं मोस्टली ऑलमोस्ट बंगाली में हैं और उनको बार्ड ऑफ बंगाल इसीलिए बोला जाता है. बार्ड का मतलब होता है नरेटर, एक स्टोरी टेलर, तो इसीलिए उनको बार्ड ऑफ बंगाल बोला जाता था. ही डिनाउंस्ड ब्रिटिश राज. वो ब्रिटिश राज के खिलाफ थे, दैट द ब्रिटिश वर रूलिंग इंडिया एंड दे वर अगेंस्ट दैट एंड एडवोकेटेड इंडिपेंडेंस फ्रॉम ब्रिटेन. उन्होंने अपनी इंडिया के इंडिपेंडेंस के लिए, इंडिपेंडेंट होने के लिए ब्रिटेन के खिलाफ उन्होंने आवाज़ भी उठाई थ्रू हिज वर्क्स, थ्रू हिज पार्टिसिपेशन इन सोशल मूवमेंट्स एंड अदर मूवमेंट्स. His works are frequently noted for their rhythmic, optimistic and lyrical nature. Optimistic means positive, active nature. तो उनके जो ये वर्क्स थे इन चीज़ों के लिए जाने जाते थे, rhythmic, optimistic and lyrical nature. He had written many important works in his life, but we will talk about his major works that are very important according to our exam. First work is Europe Jatrit Patro. It was written in Bengali, that's why the name is in Bengali. Its meaning is letters from Europe. इनमें क्या किया गया है, ये एक कंपाइलेशन है उनके ट्रेवलॉग्स की, एसेज की, लेक्चर्स की, एक कंपाइलेशन है, लेटर्स फ्रॉम यूरोप. Next work is Manusher Dharmo. The meaning is the religion of man. It is also a compilation of travelogues, essays and lectures of Rabindranath Tagore. Next work is Balmiki Pratibha. This is a play written by him. The play of feeling. This play is about the feeling, and this play is not of action. It is not about any action. It is about the feeling, that what we feel. And it was written in 1881. Next work is Visarjan. And this is a drama and it was written in 1890. And it is said that it is the finest drama of Rabindranath Tagore. One of the most important work of Rabindranath Tagore is Dak Ghar. Dak Ghar means post office, and it was published in 1912. This drama is about the spiritual freedom from the world, that we must free ourselves from the worldly wealth, worldly material, worldly things. It is about the spiritual freedom from the word of hoarded wealth. Hoarded means that lot of wealth, the pile of wealth, piles, ढेर के ढेर होते हैं wealth के, उनसे freedom, and certified creeds. Next work is Chandalika. It means untouchable girl, and this work is about the girl who is considered as untouchable. So this play is all about that. Next for plays, you must remember the name of the plays. Okay, then like Chitrangada, Chandalika, these are the plays. Shama, this is also a play. These plays, these three plays, Chitrangada, Chandalika, and Shama, these are a dance drama adaptation type of play. There is a dance in these dramas, in these plays. Dance drama is adapted in these plays. You must know about Rabindranath Tagore is that he began his career in short stories. कि शुरू से जो उनका करियर स्टार्ट हुआ, उन्होंने सबसे पहले शॉर्ट स्टोरीज लिखना स्टार्ट किया था, और वो फर्स्ट उनकी जो शॉर्ट स्टोरी थी वो थी भिखारिनी. भिखारिनी मीन्स द बेगर वुमेन. तो एक बेगर वुमेन के बारे में है. भिखारिनी जो मांगते हैं उनके बारे में है. नेक्स्ट वर्क इज गल्प गुच्छा, and this is a collection of 84 stories of Rabindranath Tagore, and this is one of the best collections of Rabindranath Tagore. And you have listened the name of a story, Kabuliwala. You have read this story in your syllabus, in your school syllabus, in your college syllabus, and it was written in 1892, and it is about the fruit seller from Kabul. So this story, Kabuliwala, is there in Gulp Gucha, the collection of 84 stories, and Kabuliwala is one of these 84 stories. Rabindranath Tagore wrote 8 novels and 4 novellas in his lifetime, and you must remember the name of that play, of that novels and novellas. You don't go with the details of these works. So first was Chaturanga, second is Sheshar Kobita, and it was published in 1929. Must remember that whatever I have mentioned in these notes, whatever I am telling with the name of the works, these are only the important works. Not all novels or novellas of Rabindranath Tagore. I have written the name of that works which are important according to your exams. Next novel is Udhe. Next is Nauka Dubi. Nauka means nav, you can say the boat. Next is Ghare Bere. Ghare matlab ghar, Bere matlab bahar. So Ghare Bere means at home and outside, and it was written in 1916. Next work is Joga Jog. Joga Jog, it's J. Joga Jog. It was published in 1929. You must remember the publishing years of these works. Next work is Chokhar Bali, and it was written in 1903. Now you have all listened the name of one work of Rabindranath Tagore. I think all are familiar to that work, and the name of that work is Gitanjali. You all have listened the name of this work Gitanjali because Rabindranath Tagore won Nobel Prize for Literature for this work, and this is the best known collection of poetry of Rabindranath Tagore. Rabindranath Tagore had also written songs. He was also very great in art. So you must remember about firstly Gitanjali. Next, he had also written a song, Amar Sonar Bangla. Very, very important song. It was written in 1971. And now you must tell me that this song is also the national anthem of one country. So tell me the answer of this question. You must leave your answer in my comment box. This is for you, okay? So national anthem of which country? Amar Sonar Bangla is the national anthem of which country? So you must leave your answers in my comment box. So let's see who know that. So these Amar Sonar Bangla जो उन्होंने लिखा था, it was a protest. Like Rabindranath Tagore has shown the protest in 1905 against the 1905 partition of Bengal. बंगाल की जो पार्टीशन हुई थी 1905 में, उसी को मेन रख के उन्होंने ये सॉन्ग लिखा था, to arise the feeling of nationalism among the people. Now you all know Jan Gan Man, very very important, most important. This is the national anthem of our country. So it is written in शद्दू भाषा में लिखा गया है ये. एंड जन गण मन जो सबसे पहले गाया गया था, ये 1911 में गाया गया था एट कोलकाता सेशन. कोलकाता सेशन हुआ था किसका? इंडियन नेशनल कांग्रेस का कोलकाता सेशन हुआ था. तो जनगण मन उसमें गाया गया था. तो आपके लिए एक और क्वेश्चन है कि जनगण मन जो सॉन्ग है ये रविंद्रनाथ टैगोर के किस वर्क में आता है? तो आपने उस वर्क का नाम लिखना है. सो नेक्स्ट वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट अबाउट रविंद्रनाथ टैगोर इज इंडियाज़ नेशनल गैलरी ऑफ मॉडर्न आर्ट जो है, इंडिया की जो नेशनल गैलरी ऑफ मॉडर्न आर्ट है, लिस्ट 102 वर्क्स, वहाँ पे उनके 102 वर्क्स हैं टैगोर के इन इट्स कलेक्शन. तो एक 102 वर्क्स टैगोर के उन्होंने अपनी कलेक्शन में रखे हुए हैं. So that's all about Rabindranath Tagore. I have provided you all the material that is important for your exam. So I have given you 2 questions and they are very easy. So you just leave your answer in my comment box and we will see how many people know the answer. So that's all about today video. So thank you very much. Please like, subscribe and share my video. I will bring lots of material for you that can be important, that can be very useful for your exams and for your lifetime knowledge also. So thank you very much.